Um, I'm just trying to. I was driving, so while I was driving, because normally I just jot stuff down and then I let it flow what I'm have to say. But I was driving, and while driving, I was thinking about the debate last night, and stuff came to my mind that I have to really say something. I know I was online yesterday morning, but I have to say something. So I have to jot down a few stuffs here, a few things here, and then I'll hit it. Boy, that was some debate last night. A great debate, honestly. A very, very good debate. I loved it. It was exciting. As I said, I am not a fan of debates. I'm not a fan of debates. I do not like debates. But this debate last night was exciting. It was lively. There were attacks from both sides. It just kept you on your feet. I loved it. It was the best debate I have seen in my entire life. The best debate I've seen. Right? And so I loved it. I enjoyed it so much. I fell asleep little before it started. And I woke up and I'm like, oh, I got 10 minutes. Okay, let me jump on this thing. And boy, I couldn't go back to sleep. It was exciting. Exciting. Honestly, it was exciting. I loved it. Right? A few things I want to say. Yeah, it was very, very exciting last night. I loved it. I enjoyed every moment of it. I hate debates, but this one was an exceptional. I loved it. Right? Now, I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start, man. I just don't know where to start. Honestly. I mean, let me say this. British Chacka, Mark Golding, was very disrespectful last night. Very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. And I take offense. I take offense as a son of the soil, some of the things he was saying. Right? He went after the Prime Minister's wife. You would think spouses are off limits. But not for this worthless hippie. Classless, worthless hippie. Not for him. You would think spouses are off limits. Spouses are off limits for me. I never go after the spouse of politicians. But this classless, worthless hippie went after the Prime Minister's wife. No? How low can this British be? How low? Like he was. I take offense to it. Here we have a strong black woman. A strong black woman who is not a housewife. I have nothing against housewives. I respect housewives. Who's not a housewife, who doesn't sit home and expect her husband to come and provide for her. She goes out there and she works. She's an investor, a real estate developer. Right? And yes, there's a legal stuff going on, but legal stuff goes on all the time. There's nothing wrong with legal stuff. Let the courts deal with it. And this white trash, Mark Golding, British Chacka, went straight after the Prime Minister's wife. And he did it 3 times. Not once, not twice, but thrice. 3 times he did it. He he made an insult at her. I think it was last year in Parliament when he said that the Prime Minister's wife, addressing her as not the Speaker of the House. And members of the government walked out because this guy has no class. No class. He's a British hippie. Riff-raff. Right? No class. Definitely no class. Right? So he went to the Prime Minister's wife because he's classless. Right? Okay. That's point number one. Point number two, the People's National Party decimated the middle class in Jamaica. When you wiped out an entire financial sector, guess what happens? The middle class, gone. So they wiped out the entire middle class. They wiped out the entire middle class in Jamaica in the 1990s. And that's a fact. Not making up any stories here, my friends. I'm not making up any stories here. That's a fact. They wiped it out by destroying the financial sector. And guess who benefited? British Chacka. British Chacka benefited from it. Right? Number one. When they had the salary increase last year, I didn't like it because I think it was too much. To be honest with you, I didn't like it. I think it was way too much for the members of Parliament and ministers. I just think it was too much, right? And I still think it's too much, right? The Prime Minister, a man of decency and good character, says he's not taking it. And I hear people calling him thief. If he was a thief and loved money, he would have took it. But he said, I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. Guess who took it? The man of good moral character, British Chacka, took it. He took it. He is the highest paid politician in Jamaica. He gets almost 26 million Jamaican dollars annually. Right? That's what he gets. Almost 26 million Jamaican dollars annually. That's what he gets. Right? And he's acting as if he's Mother Teresa. Really? Huh? Point number 3. Point number 4. And there are no economists in Jamaica talking about this, and I wonder why. Right? I have never in my life seen a plan put forward and the person says that they're depending on growth to provide this. What happens if there's no growth? If there's no growth? And 2, for the Prime Minister rightly says, for the Ponzi scheme to succeed, the economy is going to have to grow an annual rate of 8% GDP. That hasn't happened in Jamaica since the 1960s. So what makes you think a bunch of socialists was going to do that? It's not possible. That's like Russian roulette, rolling the dice, hoping that it selects, hoping that you hit the right one. Right? That is reckless, foolish, and unworkable, and irresponsible. Right? It cannot work. right? And lastly, when I make a post on Facebook, I make it because I'm exercising my free speech right. And folks can comment. I don't care. It's fine. They can comment. It's it's fine. They can comment. But there are certain 99% of the times I just don't comment on people posts. I just don't. Because I think they have the right to. I want to give them space to express themselves. I don't crowd them up. I leave them alone. And so this particular person, when I make my post, she just comes on it and attacks me. So they have the right to criticize the prime minister, but I can't criticize Goling. And everything they said about the prime minister is not true. It's lie. It's all lies. So if they think but I leave them alone. If they think what I'm saying about the British man is all lies, then just leave me alone. Let me go and express myself. I am as much not going to use the word upset, but I am as much in disagreement with what you say as much as you are in disagreement with me. But I leave you alone to make your post, right? All right, I gotta go because I have to go get some work done.